8:43 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, date 3/1/2020. What do we have? A 30-minute chart on what the E-mini S&P 500 futures index. The news hit with the virus. When it hit, the viruses hit the U.S., we have that big gap down right here. This is where the Friday's lows were in the last 15-minute breakout when we hit my buy signal on Friday. Then we come a gap down with the futures with the bad news, and we went ripping straight up to the highs, hit this resistance level right over here where this trend line is in this bar that was on this last 30-minute bar on Friday, the Friday 30-minute high bar right here, other day into the close and whatnot. And then that left the big gap down. So we came right about in here where that Friday breakout was from here to the highs, and then will the low and the gap down in the futures when they opened at 6 p.m. in New York. The markets have shrugged off the bad virus news in the U.S. so far. S&P futures are now only up 7.5. I can tell you that the round trip in the S&P 500 futures are 94 points so far in the actual futures market. Now remember, learn how to trade what bear market buy signals. Start now with us in the option pit. The option prices and all of these strike prices and these high flyers and all of them, they have all the pricing has changed. We know that for a fact. We're a market making firm. We compete and get those best entries that you can't get. Yeah. And that's why you get paid those big profits when you're in the live trading room. That's why you need to take the free 5-day trial. We're updating our traders worldwide to let you know that these rallies from bear market bottom buy signals are trades, and trades to be done that work for the length of time that they're going in a direction. And when they're done going in that direction, then they need to be what? They need to be cashed in and whatnot. So, by understanding that part of it, this is part of what bear market buy signals are going to be about as we move forward for quite a while. So you get a nice little gap up on the bad news. It hasn't caved back in. Gap huge right here down, just like we said it would. And then they came back. Why? Everybody anticipated the virus would get in the U.S. So what? This is a mechanical thing. It's all about human life right now, and the people that suffer and all the families and everybody that has to go in that hardship. And let us just pray that it's not none of us that are watching the video right now, or even myself, the one talking in the video and whatnot. My location is not the greatest location for this kind of thing. So high alert, and whatever state and county and your family are living in, just know that be careful, make sure you wash your hands a lot and whatnot, and avoid trying to shake hands and touching your face after touching products somewhere else. Don't touch your face, and try to avoid high populated areas that have a greater risk of infection. Quarantine yourselves from those kinds of areas and whatnot. Risk management, just talking because I do care about all of you. You need to know that. And for the people that do have money at risk and whatnot, you should be calling us and letting the risk management platforms work for you. And they're going to work for you with gains in bear market trends, and they will. Bear market buy signals pay more money than bull markets. Bear markets do. And you get these great bounces off support levels and whatnot. People have to buy to cover. And so the market in the futures pit right now is showing resilience based on the news we're getting. It's too early. We got all these cases now popping up everywhere. And who knows how many of them are really out there and the transmission of it. Can it be done by wind? We don't know. No one's no one's able to give us the answers that we need. The only answers that we have is how to take care of ourselves during this period of time. If you need help making money in the markets, that's what we're here to do. So we do care about you. For the people, first timers watching the video or whatever, this is an update for our traders around the world. And we are experts in the futures market. We do train you how to trade futures and using futures to hedge your other positions that we may be holding or all kinds of different things. But call us. Get started now. Once again, S&P 500 futures, opening bell, gap down on the virus news, rallies up, rips higher, is in the middle of a pullback right now, and on a 30-minute chart, we make the highs. You can see the arrows. Those trend lines are going to be support levels on the way down, and we will see how far they can go. Remember, we are selling into any of these bear market buy signals. You have to. If you don't, sell into them at resistance and price levels, then you're not going to get paid and you're going to give up all your profits. So it is very important that you understand when this buy signal generator in our platform reaches a certain ratio level high, then the move is over and you have to cash out. And that's where people have big downfalls. Sound familiar to you guys? I know it sounds familiar to me. I know I've done it. Yeah, I have. Um, but we've overcome that. And it doesn't matter if you're a veteran. We're market makers, like I said. So we got the S&P 500 buy signal on Friday. We got the gap down. They came right back, rallied it up. They're pulling it back on a 30-minute chart. The time is, once again, traders 8:51 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, date 3/1/2020. U.S. futures shaking off the bad news. Let it be known that that buy signal hit me on Friday. It's a trading range. Bear market buy signals, entry to exit, sell it back short at resistance levels. Bear market trends make more money than bull market trends. Try us out today, not tomorrow, but right now. Do yourself a great favor.